This is the scientific method you've probably seen since grade school. Only there's a little bit of difference. There's a cyclic part to this that you may not have realized is the way that a lot of experimentation happens. You usually begin with observation and curiosity, and usually what happens is you do some research. You'll go to the library, you'll read up on something that you really want to understand better, and from all of this, you will form an idea, a hypothesis. And it's a prediction of what you think is going to happen. Then you think up an experiment and you design an experiment. And the way it comes across when you're younger is, oh, you do the experiment and then, oh, you've got your results. But the reality of it is that once you do your experiments, you almost always have to refine your idea. And you end up going back to your hypothesis and you think, okay, well, maybe I can perform this experiment in a different solvent or at a different temperature, or maybe I need to change just one little atom in what I was designing, and then that'll make it work. And so then you end up keep on doing these cycles round and round, and these cycles can take weeks and weeks and weeks. But at some point, finally, you'll end up with an experiment that has observations that make sense. When you do that, you go back and you will report this to the body of knowledge. So that's like writing a journal article. It might just be reporting to your teacher what happened, and then you maybe you work with them to decide something even better. But once that's happened and it gets put in the papers, other people will see it and other people will build on it and try ideas with it. And that's how the scientific method works. Now, if what you've observed shows a constant result every single time, and by result, it's like a constant observation. There's always the same thing that happens every single time. Eventually, after a long period of time, it might be turned into a law. So a law, this describes what happens. It might be if you hold a rock in the air, it always falls to the ground. Once there's much additional testing, people will get together and they'll combine all of these bodies of knowledge on that one topic, and they will decide why the rock falls to the ground. So this might be gravity, or some people might say little aliens make it happen. But the reason why something happens is your theory.